Craft Print. Welcome to my weekly content planning live here on YouTube. Let me get myself ready. All right, so if you've been here before, you already know how this goes. If you're new here, I come on Sundays, every Sunday, mostly every Sunday, unless I got something going on, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, while we plan out what our content is going to be for the week, talk about how good or bad we did last week when it came to content planning and selling, bounce ideas off of each other, and basically kind of build our supportive crafting community here on YouTube and also other platforms. But for now, it's during this live here on YouTube. So let's start with progress. I made none. I did horrible last week. Most of what I was supposed to post, I did not post. But I still posted. You made it. You know, I meant to message you because you always say you end up missing it. I was going to text you, totally forgot, because right now this room looks like I threw everything on the floor yesterday searching for my old phone and I didn't clean it up yet. So the craft room looks crazy. I just came in here and created a nice little clean background for the live, and I'll tackle the rest later. So what I was saying is last week I did horrible. I did post, I think, mostly every day last week, but it wasn't like what I was scheduled out for me to do. But I do have reels saved to throw in here and there so that I'm not just completely missing in action. I'm trying to find the live so I can see the comments. There we go. And if I turn the volume down, and then I will be able to see everybody's comments. Okay. Got it. Victoria, you made it. What? Today must be a special day because most of the people that tell me, oh my God, I missed the live or I totally forgot, y'all made it today. You did 24 candy boxes? That's the reason that made me stop taking custom orders, even though I'm rolling it in a little bit more now. The amount that event planners need, I had an event planner, everything she ordered would be a minimum of maybe 30 to 50. So she would order, what are those things called again? Chip bags, Capri Sun labels, water bottle labels. She'll order centerpieces, like so many things. And I ain't get no sleep. This is your first one, Nerdy Girl Jazz. Nerdy Girl Jazz, welcome. And I just want to say that you're doing good already, even though it's your first time. I'm assuming that if you have a business page, then it's called Nerdy Girl Jazz. So what I always do is I check the names on here. And if you're either starting a business, currently have a business, plan on growing one, I recommend that your YouTube name be your business name. So that when you're commenting here, if people see you, you interact with people, if they ever want to come and just search for you somewhere else, they know where to go. If I wanted to tag you because you were in the live or you said something that we all agreed on or that we liked, I can find you because your name is your business name. So anybody else out there that plan on starting a business, have a business, want to grow their business, don't even know what they're doing with their business. First thing first is have the business name everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Everywhere. I just want to say, so I haven't gotten my Facebook back. So somebody hacked my Facebook, my personal Facebook page, which is linked to my business page. That's how I get to the Meta Business Suite. So somebody hacked it. They changed the email and they completely deleted my Facebook account. Facebook doesn't even have my email address under anything. Like, it tells me to start a new page. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. My Facebook business page is still there, but I cannot access it. It's just sitting there. And I haven't gotten it back. You only do custom for one friend, right? That's what I started doing, taking certain people for certain custom orders. But since I've been posting the cake toppers, I'm offering those so far. So I thought originally, once I saw it's, Instagram sent me a notification that somebody took my Facebook off of my linked accounts. So I went to log in and I couldn't. And then it had somebody else's email there. I have two-factor authentication on all of my apps, so I don't even know how they got in. And then I told my sisters, go check my Facebook page because, you know when they hack your page, the first thing they doing is posting nonsense, trying to scam people, trying to get people to send them money. They did none of the sort. They straight up deleted my account. They didn't even try to scam anyone. They didn't try nothing. So that's what baffles me. They just completely deleted my account. Wait about a month? I hope so. Facebook is overwhelming. If you have a business page and you want to also link your products to be sold on Instagram, you have to do that through Facebook. There's no way around having a business and utilizing the business options that Instagram have for you, unless you have a Facebook link to your Instagram business page and you go to the Meta Suite to do everything. Can't. But anywho, let's talk about our content first, and then we'll get into all the other nonsense that we have going on. I wore my new earrings today again. This is the second time I wore them in my video shoot. I don't know. I don't know if I could call the person a scammer. They didn't try to scam. That's the weird part. They didn't try to scam. They just completely deleted my account, which is just, anyway. So as I was saying, I did horrible last week. I didn't post what I planned. I think I posted 2 things that I planned, but I always have extra reels saved in the back. So I was posting that throughout the week. I did make these, and the plan is to sell them, but not in like too many options because I don't want to be overwhelmed. So I'm going to sell them in gold, silver, and rose gold. But I got to make the rest and then photograph them. So I already cut the pieces to photograph. I just have to put them together. I went to Home Depot to get like tiling backdrops for photos. They didn't have what I was looking for. So I was a little upset. My hair looks crazy. I just like let these pieces down. I look crazy. They kind of do. Some sticking up, some not. It's all right. Y'all still love me. So I just got to photograph it and get all the good stuff going on. How did y'all do content-wise? And black, no black. It's going to be gold, silver, rose gold, and those 3 options. I tell people over and over, if you give too many options to your customers, it's going to be overwhelming for you, especially in handmade options. Pick a few, give those as the options. Maybe if you want to do like when holidays come around, you have holiday specials. Like when Halloween come around, you offer an orange. When Christmas come around, you offer a red. If you do too many options, like you give 10 color options, it can be overwhelming and stressful for you. Unless you make a bunch of those. If I made a bunch of them ahead of time, which I know I ain't gonna do, then it'll be easier. But the more options, the more stress you have on yourself when it is handmade. Handmade. Hey, Betty. You pushed all your content out yesterday? You mean in one day? I did, but I didn't do good. I mean, I did good for consistency, but not what I planned. Not what I planned. A reminder, Wednesday, June 14th. You did bad with content too? Me too. Just remember, once we're live, we got a chance to do better the next week. But if your main focus is selling, which I had a little chat with a friend about me selling a little more and actually focusing on selling and not just hanging out and talking, we got to do better. We got to do better if we're selling, honestly. Not just me. We all do. We need to do better. Wednesday, June 14th is Flag Day. So you have any content that you could either repost that's flag related, something with a flag that you made before, post that for Flag Day. I already have that post because I have an old purse that I blinged with the Guyanese flag on it, but it's not a reel, it's just photos. But again, Instagram is paying attention to photos and reels, not just one or the other anymore. So you want to do a mix of posts. So I have that post ready. I have a meme. Let me tell y'all about this meme. So when I did, and tell me if you think it's corny. I mean, I am a little corny, so I'll probably post it anyway. But anywho, so when I was doing the photo shoot, I was thinking about different types of content I want to use my photos for. So one of the questions I get the most is, how do you juggle everything, or how do you balance everything, like family, friends, business, you know. You're welcome, Sugar Cakes. Oh, and I realized you put glitter and fringe as your name too. I'm gonna talk about that too as encouragement for everybody. My sister been finally listening and being consistent, and her sales have been going up, even on things we thought wouldn't sell. That's what's crazy. So there is an audience for everyone. So post y'all stuff. Pay to promote it on Instagram if you have to. Post your things, guys. They're gonna come. They're going to come. She sells fringe and also like accessories for children. So she have these chicken wing products, and at first we were like, I don't know if someone's gonna buy. I don't know if anybody's gonna want it. And she started posting them, and like she keeps calling me like, Shonda, I got another sale. I got another sale. I got another sale. And that's from being consistent. So I'm proud of you, because I just hit my elbow. You've been being consistent a few weeks now. She's been getting sales on the fringe, on the chicken wings that we thought nobody was gonna buy. So post it, guys. Be consistent, and sometimes boost. You know, Instagram have the option to boost it. Boost your stuff. More people will see it. That's just a little testimony that we need to be consistent. But back to this meme. So my plan is to make a meme out of the picture, and when the top is gonna say people or them or whoever, when they say how do you balance it all, and then it's gonna be the little me, and the picture is literally me balancing a cricket on my head. And it's not photoshopped. So I was scared out of my mind. But I don't use the cricket, so I didn't mind if it fell, right? Because it was the bling cricket, and I literally placed it on my head. I'm gonna see if I have the picture on the iPad. I put it on my head, and I held it like mad long, and then slowly like let it go. And we actually got a picture of me balancing the cricket on my head. Also, because I'm crazy like that. I don't have no common sense. So I feel like that picture is very on brand for the craft print. Very on brand. Like, no common sense. That's part of the brand. Let me go to photos. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Also, too, a reminder. If it's not something you would do, it's not like your personality, don't do stuff like that. It'll come off like you're trying to be something you're not. So you don't want that for your brand. You want it to be as you, as natural as possible. Hold on, this is not... Wait, this is the funny thing. Wait. The pictures I have on my iPad ain't good, right? But the ones I have for the meme is pretty good. My face look crazy. So this is when I first started trying to balance it, and then eventually I let go. This is scared to let go. And this is one of I actually let it go, and it actually balanced on my head. So I'm gonna use those as my own meme. Listen, you don't need to share and promote other people's memes. Get in Canva and make your own. Use your own pictures and create memes. Make sure they're a little like funny and they're really craft related. That way other people want to share it, and there you go promoting you. But when you make the meme, don't forget to watermark it, because memes are very shareable. So something like that, you want to watermark at somewhere, have it something. For me, that specific picture, I don't necessarily have to watermark, because the name is on the cricket. You're going to find me. The name is on the cricket. So I don't even know if I'm going to watermark it. I didn't think too much into it. But I'm going to create my own meme with that picture. I have quite a few other pictures that I'm going to create memes with, but I don't want to like bombard people with a bunch of the same pictures from the same photo shoot and just memes. It's like, 3 per week. I'm going to do like every week, or maybe every other week, create a meme. I don't want it to look like, all right, so you're not making anything, you're just doing memes around here, you ain't got nothing to sell. I want it to be like that. Another reminder with your content. So what I do in between these lives, as I scroll through Instagram, I kind of take mental note of things like from past lives, questions that you guys asked me that could be relatable, and then I come back. So one of the things I've noticed when we talked about like content and creating content, I find that I think it's new to us creating the content with the voiceovers. So what I'm noticing is that a lot of people sound very either uncomfortable, salesy, and not genuine. So what you want to remind yourself is when you do a voiceover, talk as if you're talking to a friend, not necessarily a customer where you feel like you're just selling that reel to, whether you're selling a product or not, or like just trying to convince somebody. Talk like it's your best friend next to you. Those are more relatable. Like if you sound too commercial, it doesn't come off as, I like this. I want to see this. I want to hear this. It's like, oh, here she go again. So talk as if you're talking to your best friend. If you don't have a best friend, a family member, somebody you're cool with. Talk as if you're on this live and we just chatting. When you do the voiceovers, try to remember that. You want to talk like how I'm talking to y'all now. Like if I was trying to, I got some Windex here. If I was trying to get y'all to buy the Windex, if I call my sister, I'm like, yo, I used this Windex today, girl. I sprayed it on and I wiped it off and it was so clean. You need to get it. That's how your voiceovers need to come off. Not necessarily, hey guys, I have Windex. It's the greatest thing I ever used. It's awesome. It's amazing. You need to try it. So sounding like that is like, girl, please. More as, I use this stuff and I'm telling y'all it was good. You're going to love it. Like just spray a little bit, wipe it off, use this, use that, whatever. Just make it sound more natural for your voiceovers. So that's my little tip for voiceovers. Back to our content, because obviously every time y'all tell me something or ask me a question here, I go off topic to get into whatever it is. You feel attacked? That's good. That's how you're supposed to feel. That means you have something to improve. Once you feel attacked and not offended, feeling attacked is okay, because it's like it's the realization like, girl, that's me. And believe you me, when I see it sometimes, I remind myself like, yo, you sound like that in some of your videos. So now you gotta like try your best to make sure you're focusing on being natural. It's hard, especially when this is not what you're used to. I feel like I've been doing it for a while and I still sometimes feel like it's not what I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? So just remind yourself, because I be feeling attacked sometimes. I look at stuff and it's like, that's you. Get it together. Get it together. So if you feel attacked, just work on it. If you are offended and you feel like I've hurt your feelings, just come off of that. You can't get, into your feelings. I didn't call, unless I call your name and I said, Janelle, that reel that you just posted was a piece of you know what. Delete it right now, redo it. I'm not having it and I'm embarrassed. Then that's another story. But if you're my sister and I told you that, you better not get offended. But anywho, you don't like hearing your own voice. My sister says that a lot. Most of the people I tell to do voiceovers say the same thing. And I will say when I first started doing it, I was annoyed with my own voice. Until it got to a point where it was just common for me to hear my own voice. I would say I'm still kind of thing, because there's some times where I don't even play back. I just be like, that's it, take it, leave it. Because I don't want to hear it again. Just like with going live, just like with starting the business, you got to start doing it and then make it so that it is just customary. It's what you're used to. That's the only way to get uncomfortable. It's the only way to get uncomfortable. I think most of us are annoyed with our voices. When I do these lives, I don't like looking back at them. When I do videos, sometimes I don't like looking back at them. I don't know what it is. I'll just like record and be like, that's it. Unless I know I made a mistake, and I'll delete it and re-record. Reels, sometimes when I'm creating them, like in CapCut and doing the voiceover, sometimes I'll play it. So that means I'm getting better and more comfortable with my voice too. But for the most part, I don't like hearing me talk. And I talk like I don't shut up. I have the nerve to just not shut up constantly, but still be annoyed with my own voice. So if people like what you're giving, they're going to listen. Unless you have a really screechy, crazy high voice, which there's people who like that. Like we were talking about before, like if you feel like it's something that people are going to shy away from, they're not meant to see your content, or they're not meant to listen to your content because they don't like it. So it's the way to wean people out. You don't like my voice, you ain't got to listen to it, sugar. And that's another thing. Like we sometimes, especially if you don't make content with voiceovers, people don't even recognize your voice. I think I've gotten to a point where people recognize my voice. You want that. That's part of the whole building community. It's like if you see something, I know somebody see something that's a little bit crazy, a little bit off, they be like, oh, I knew that was you. At this point, if y'all see the green couch, y'all know that's going to be the Crafters Anonymous content. So you want some things to be recognizable, especially if it's your voice. You want it to be, because guess what? Sometimes, like we're live today, when people aren't able to watch, they'll be comfortable to just listen. 90% of the time when I have anything playing in the background, videos or whatever, I'm not looking at them. I'm working, I'm crafting, I'm cleaning, I'm doing whatever, but I'm listening. So try your best to get out of the uncomfort. Listen, just record. Close your eyes and press post. That's the best way to do it, and get that content out there. It's the best way. Only thing to do. Anybody else have issues with content? Like you don't know what to post, you don't know how to create it, you don't even know where to start. Also, if you're just starting, just creating things and posting at this point, but you want to also focus on the trending. Mermaid. Little Mermaid is still trending. It doesn't have to be exactly the Little Mermaid. It could be mermaid content, like under the sea content. Like get into that. Let's go with what's trending. You know what else is trending? Barbie. Barbie is coming up, what, next month, I think the movie comes out. So pay attention to these movies. Mario just had a movie that came out. Mario stuff is trending. That whole Princess Peach sound that Jack Black made, everybody have on their Princess Peach content. They're all trending. Create stuff. Even if you're not selling yet and you're trying to build your followers for when you do sell, post the trending content so they can just kind of come to see what you have. You don't even have to be selling that content, because I'm not putting my Barbie content on Etsy because they keep taking it down, even though other people have it. Post it for now. It's trending. That's what people want to see. They're going to come to your page. When you're ready to sell, that's when you put it out. And sometimes you hesitate to sell and your customers will push you. You don't even know they're your customers because they found it, they like it. You talking about, I'm not selling yet, just create content. And they're like, listen, I want to order. That's what happened to me with my sister's cake topper. I wasn't really ready to sell it or anything, but I already got 2 sales and 2 custom listings I have to do when I get off of here. And I didn't even post it. It's not even for sale. I'm doing custom listings because people saw it and they want it. So pay attention to what's trending and get it out there. I have not done any mermaid content though. I have some old mermaid stuff I need to like repost. But these things are trending, so get on it. Pay attention. Spider-Man. There's a new Spider-Man, Miles Morales or whatever, is out now. Get that Spider-Man content out. These are the people. So Barbie, Spider-Man, Little Mermaid, Mario Brothers. Those are like the trending themes, licensed themes. Don't forget that. Those are licensed themes for the summer. You can also, if you don't want to sell their actual content, just sell cute mermaid stuff. People are looking for the themes similar to it. You got a bunch of people wanting you to teach something. Is it something that you're comfortable making? You feel like you can make it with your eyes closed? Then teach it. Teach it. Part of making good money in this industry is teaching. I just don't want to be bothered with it. But if you want to make good money, is teaching. Become an expert in whatever you're doing and sell either ebooks, sell classes, do live classes via Zoom. It's good money because other people want to learn how to make money too. And you're helping people. That can make you way more money than your hands. Because if you think about it, you have 24 hours in a day. You think you could make everything under the sun in that 24 hours? Let's say you get an order and somebody wanted 100 cake toppers, just randomly. It takes you time to do that. But if you create a class and you're selling that class, 10,000 people could order that class in a minute. So get good at whatever it is you do and teach. Even if you don't want to be bothered with the whole teaching and interacting with people, going and explaining through a live, or finding the platform, put it on YouTube, create some kind of money from that. So definitely, if you're trying to make good money, eventually teaching is something you should definitely look into. And if you have people asking you to show them, then you know the demand is already there for you to teach. Do it. What you waiting on? Zoom. You can teach through Zoom. There's platforms. I was on Teachable. Teachable is an arm and a leg now, so I don't recommend it. That's what made me pull my videos from Teachable. And I just didn't want the headache of searching for another platform, having to continually promote my classes. So I put them on YouTube. When you start doing the class, just remember, just like I said, be consistent. You got to be consistent with promoting those classes. People are not going to know they're available until you talk about it. And talk about it until people's ears bleed. Don't care how much annoying they think it is, or I'm tired of hearing about it. Good for you. Somebody else going to hear it and they're going to want to buy. Promote like there's no tomorrow. Moni, the craftologist, then do it. Do it. Try to get out your own way so you can start teaching. What's holding you back from teaching? Is it that you feel like you're not an expert in the topic yet? Or you're just scared to teach? Soy stuff during the month of March, during the theme. See, look at that. Maybe we need another theme a day. I don't know if I can handle it though. It was your confirmation. You continually have people asking you to teach them silhouette. Shauna, what you waiting on? Shauna, what is your business page? You're just scared to teach? Start off with one person. Try one person and have them give you feedback afterwards. Take it step by step. Do one-on-ones first and then see how that goes and work from there. That'll definitely build up your confidence too. If you plan on teaching though, you don't want to go live showing everything. When you do, you got to be very strategic with your lives and your content. So you're going to give a little bit and then refer them to purchasing. So you're going to do little stuff here and there, but then you're going to tell them there's more. Do small projects as your content and then tell them that you have better, bigger in the classes. You have a time-limited discount to help them with classes too. And also get comfortable with it. Because let me tell you something, even though whether it's selling, whether it's digital, whether it's drop shipping, whether it's teaching, we could all say it's amazing, that's where the money is, and you don't like it. Like it wasn't for me. Teaching definitely is going to bring you money if you're ready to do it. I did it for a little bit and I just didn't want to do it anymore. I said I'd probably consider doing one-on-ones or maybe like Zoom group classes on Zoom, but I'm in no rush. It's just not what I really wanted to do. So the best part is to step into it. Take your time, feel it out. If it's for you, go in. Especially if people are asking you for it. There you go. That one person who asked you, tell them I don't offer classes right now, but I could do a one-on-one teaching you what you need to learn. And then y'all set it up through Zoom, and that'll give you the confidence to keep going. Somebody else ask about it, go on. And then from there, pre-record the classes and sell them. You have 16 motel keychains in front of me right now, just sitting here. I did a post, but not enough to get attention. You did post a few, but not enough to get attention. So if your page isn't getting like constant traction right now, when you start posting often, do not expect it to jump to crazy numbers. It's going to take time. I tell people that all the time, but you can't give up. You can't stop. 2014 is the first time I posted on Instagram. We are in 2023. My Instagram really started doing good in 2019. So that's 5 years of being consistent, showing people what I got, what I'm doing, what I'm making, what I'm up to, before I saw real good consistency in my social media channel. YouTube. I probably had this YouTube channel for a few years. Only this year did I see improvement on here because I started being consistent. But give yourself time. Where can you sell classes once you have them pre-recorded? I don't know all of the channels. So I was selling on Teachable. If anybody else knows any companies to sell on, if you have a Shopify store, I think they also have like an app you can get to sell in your Shopify shop. There are people who have like private YouTube videos, and then you'll get a link once you purchase the class. Teachable is really good, but that's for, to me, when you're really big. Like, it's expensive. Like I think 175, they changed it to a month to use Teachable, but it's a great platform. And I got tired of that because I wasn't promoting my classes enough to even make the money anymore. So it didn't justify paying every month. If anybody know any other platforms, just drop it in there so we could put it too. If you want to do Zoom, if you want to do one-on-one on Zoom, Zoom allows you to save the video also, and you can send it to the student afterwards. But also just reminding yourself as you're doing everything, it's hard, try to record as you go. It doesn't have to be great recording. Set up the camera if you have a stand. If not, get your behind on Amazon and get a stand that can hold your camera overhead while you're creating. Do it. If you don't have that, go on live while you're working on your orders. That is usually really helpful for people. I don't do it nearly enough because I'm usually working. Very disgusting. Things everywhere. I'm not too organized. I got to get it together before I start doing too many lives working on orders. But the more people see, the more behind the scenes, the process. People want to see the struggles. They want to see that you're relatable. So all of that is helpful to selling. I think a lot of people are usually scared to not show your technique. 9 times out of 10, that technique is already free somewhere out there. People are just willing to get it from you or to pay you to teach them. Believe you me, everything is on YouTube. Everything. But there will be people who rather you teach. I know people I've sent them links to videos, and they'll be like, nah, I need you to show me. I will pay you to show me. The thing with free information is you got to do a lot of research. You got to dig, you got to search, you got to go through a whole bunch. People would prefer just having exactly what they need right in their face. So it is free out there. Don't let people discourage you with that too. Because some people are like, why am I paying you when I could go on YouTube? Then go. Then go. Why you here commenting? You wasting time. You could have searched it on YouTube by now. Don't let that shit discourage you. Okay? There's people who are willing to pay. One thing that people are willing to pay for is convenience, and I am one of them. I'll have all the ingredients right in my face, but because I don't want to get up and cook, I'm going to order some food. People will pay for convenience. Just remember that. No matter how much I hate, they're going to tell you something else. Okay? So sometimes it's hard to record. I try to when I have people around me, I try to get them to record. Like if you have some time, just record me working. If I'm out at an event, try to record me here and there. It's not always possible, but in the times when they are, try to record what you're doing if you can. Thrive Suite on your own website. It's like $300 for the year. That's way better than Teachable, $179 for a month. So 718 Design Studios, you could check out Thrive Suite, but that's if you have your own website that they will host it on your website. That's something to look into. The thing is every couple months I change my goal or what I want to do. What I said I want to do, I think I changed up 3-4 times. I'm very indecisive. Who knows? Also, another thing is when you are researching things, research from multiple places. So you can go on one video and they give you one site to use. Check 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 if you can. And that's what people try to avoid when they pay for classes. Having to do that research and watch 10 videos and figure out which one is the best way for them. I forget to record a lot. Actually, there's a lot of things that I've recorded and never even used for content. My phone has so many videos. the end of January, me and my sisters went out. I still haven't created the reel for that day when we had a sisters date. When I went to Michael's with Bernice doing her challenge, I was supposed to create content with the stuff that I bought to show the project that I was going to make. Never did it. So I do record a lot now. Like when I first started, I had to remind myself or remind people to remind me. But now it's like second nature. I am that family member where people be like, could you put down the camera and enjoy the day? No, after I get my content, then I'm enjoying. You can still enjoy your day and record your content. I don't know why people think it's either or. Let me record my content first, and then I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. Do what you gotta do. Don't listen to what people gotta say, okay? I record everything. Whether I'm gonna use it or not, I'm gonna record it. You're welcome. Your posts are eye-popping, or I'm sure you don't use the right hashtags. You need to work on how you post. So the best way to do that is go find a content creator who basically is in your field that you think their page is like your goal, and study it. Now, when I say that, I don't mean go on their page and do exactly what they're doing. No. Don't do like lives. That's the same exact live. Don't act in a way that they act. Don't do the same products that they do. Focus on things like their lighting, the process in which they make their reels, the way that they communicate with their followers. So those are the things you want to pay attention to and change. That's what I did. When I started the craft print, I went to a variety of pages that I love the way they look. I love the things that they made, the way that their business is kind of structured. And that's what I focused on. That's what made me repaint the craft room, set things up, put things into place. Like my back, I didn't have a decent, I would say it was decent, but like when I first started this craft room, like the gold stripes and polka dots were like it for craft rooms then. I painted it. The wall wasn't white. It was like cream. My gold paint looked like mustard. So I had like mustard and cream stripes on one side of the craft room. The other side was cream with gold polka dots. It was a mess. But pay attention to some of the things that they're doing and using and try to implement that. One of the things I still need to work on, but I'm doing better with lighting. Start being like, right now I'm by a window, so it's nice natural light. So I try to record closer to the window. My craft room don't have space to store like the big lights, so that's why I'm hesitant, because I have one big one that's moved all over the place because I don't have nowhere to put it, and it annoys me to even see it. But getting better lighting to take pictures, that's one of the main things I see with people. Why you recording in the dark? I'm not even gonna look. Like I don't even know what you have. If you don't have the proper lighting, go outside. That natural light outside in the day, and not when the sun is beaming where it's blinding, we can't even see a project. Go outside and record your product real quickly. Record or pictures of people using your product. How do I use it? What do I use it for? Even though you may think it's obvious what you use a cake topper for. I've had somebody ask me, what are you using that for? Show people how it's used. Show people how they decorate with it. Show people how you made it. So, your background. I don't need to see a whole bunch of shit in your background. If you are showing me a banner, I don't know, if you show me a pair of earrings, and my eyes automatically go to the mess in the background, you're doing it wrong. You want your customers to focus on that product. Right there, that's it. So even if you're going to use props and things like that, make sure it's a few. If you're going to be outside, make sure you're near, not too much. Don't have the whole street traffic or you in the park and mad stuff is going on. And people are like, well, what's happening back there? No. You want the least amount of distraction from your product. You want the thing to be a product. Have you ever seen reels where somebody's like, girl, I ain't even paying attention to what you're saying. Do you see that man in the back? You don't want those distractions, especially when you're trying to sell a product. Yes, make content showing the product in action. I think that's the best way to do it. You record and put the editing on pause. Me too. I'm not great with editing, but also I follow content creators that teach me how to edit properly. So that's helpful to me. So make sure you're following the right people. Who do you want to learn from? Who is helping you? who has positive stuff when you come on, and not just learning, but just positivity. Like, I know someone who literally every time I came on Instagram, she was talking nonsense about a hater who don't like me, family and friends. And it's like, are you ever happy? I had to unfollow because like it was to the point where you was making me miserable. So make sure you're following accounts that are positive, inspiring, loving, bright. Like, your feed can affect your mood. People make it seem like, oh, don't take social media so serious. If you're a scroller, that feed is going to affect your mood. You ever come on and like something tragic happened in the world and the whole of social media is just depressing? It affects your mood. So make sure you're following the right people. And when I say right people, make sure I'm in the roundup. People zoom in to see what's in your sunglasses. So imagine the background. Right. I'm a background watcher. I'm easily distracted by people's background, and that's why I do it. DIY with Blue Room Bride. Is that the name of your account on Instagram too? She's one of the most bubbly, happiest content creators I've seen also. You want sunshine and happiness on your timeline? DIY with Blue Room Bride. She's one of them. The craft print, you're going to get fun, bright, every now and then crazy. So put me on the roster. But definitely always positive, happy with like a great mood. Like, she's one of those people, you'll see her across your timeline and it'll brighten up your mood. Also, not only follow people like that, be that person for other followers. So we have bad days. That's common. Present. What time is it? 3:42. And why your page say Tamika Austin? So let's talk about this before I go back to what I was saying. Tamika Austin, you came into the live at 3:42 when the live started at 3 o'clock. You're already behind. What did you miss? What did we learn? What did we talk about today? You have no clue because you came 42 minutes late. Then you come on and I see your first and last name, your government up in here. What's your business? What's your business page? Who know you? What's going on? And then you got the nerve to scream present as soon as you get in the live. Anybody that's new here, that's my sister. So whenever I see my sisters, you're going to probably be like, oh, girl, that's how you talking to your followers? My sisters, yes. And a select few followers who I'm a little close with who don't mind me getting yelled at by the craft print every now and then. Because I'm stuck in mommy mode. I will treat everybody like, did you post today? So that's where sometimes you won't see the positivity and bright and bubbly. But you're going to get a good laugh and be entertained. Also, you're going to be pushed to do your best. That's what happens around these parts. Buy a fake mouse and hide it in the background just so people can engage more and comment with my mouse. You know what's so crazy? That is a strategy to get content, right? But the problem is, for people who want engagement, it works. But if you want people to buy from you, don't put the mouse, put something else. Because then they're going to be like, girl, she got rats chewing on her paper. I ain't buying her cardstock. So for somebody selling like a product, that might be off. But also, misspelling a word. Misspell a word will get engagement. I'm telling you, they so focused on correcting you, you're going to get the engagement. Sales, I don't know, but you're going to get the engagement. I'm positive. Right. You're going to get the engagement because people are going to be like, did my eyes deceive me? Girl, did you see Victoria post something? There was a rat in the background. You sure she clean? You sure that paper coming to you is good? So, social media, people are nuts here. Not only me, and like real nuts. Misspell something. Mispronounce something. Those are my pet peeves. So if I do it in a video, I don't think I cannot do it for engagement because it'll drive me nuts seeing the misspelling. Mispronouncing. I need to correct it. I will be texting people that I know and they know what I mean if I make a mistake and I still correct it. And they be like, I know what you're talking about. Doesn't matter. I have to correct it. So me physically, I can't do that for engagement. I'll just act a complete fool like I do every day and get that engagement. But if you don't mind the corrections, if you don't mind someone coming calling you a complete fool, because some of them like really be taking their problems out on you and all you did was misspell something, you can do it for engagement. You definitely could do it for engagement. So, actually, Joel said one of these days he's coming on my YouTube live to tell his story with the crates. Right. There are videos with like fake rats in the background. And then people come and it's like, was that a rat? Did y'all see that? I know you ain't focused on this when you got rats in your house. It brings that engagement. But if you're selling a product, you got to think twice. Will it discourage people from selling from you, even though you get that engagement? So as someone who's like a content creator, but not really selling something, those tactics are really good because they just need the numbers. Purple box gem. There we go. You was on the wrong YouTube page. There we go. Shrimps. Don't get me on people who pronounce the L in salmon. Oh, Jesus Christ. That grinds my gears. And Tavon the other day, and I said, did you just say salmon? He was like, no, salmon. Okay, please, not here. But doing things like that, people are going to want to correct you. I'm the type of person, I'm not going to correct anybody in their comments. Well, I wouldn't correct anyone. I'm scrolling by. Oh, you crazy? Whatever. If I know you, I'm going to like jump in your DM or text you and be like, girl, you know you spelled that wrong. Or you know you did this wrong. Some things you don't want to re-record. If you already made a mistake, you made a mistake. But there are tactics that people use to get the engagement. And it works. But you got to be strategic. You don't want to do anything that's going to affect your sales. Your first language Spanish? English. The thing is, I only speak English. So I never really realized, when you really think about it, English is nuts. There's some things you got to pronounce every letter. There's some things you don't. Some things, it's pronounced different if you spell it this way. English is hard. If English, also, when people have English as their second or third language, you can tell. And for me, though, like, correcting them, yeah, if you know them. I don't correct people I don't know. I'm sorry. Or call and yell. I don't yell. Please don't come spreading that propaganda on my live. I don't yell. I'm like one of the softest, sweetest people y'all will ever meet in your lifetime. So, Purple Box Gems, since you want to come on here and spread that propaganda, you're probably the person that hacked my Facebook and deleted it. It was probably you. If he had the shirt on. I don't know what their criteria is to repost. I think it's all about whoever runs their account and chooses something to repost. But they're probably more strategic with things they repost also. I don't think the shirt necessarily would have made a difference because the cricket is in the picture. But also, your goal, when I started, I know it's amazing when companies like your stuff and stuff like that. Listen, your goal ain't for them to like it. Your goal is for some sales or for their asses to come and try to work with you. So cute pictures are good, but for a company to work with you, they need to see your content, what you could make, what you could do with their product. So that is like the first thing that you want to focus on. You can like my shit all you want. Ain't gonna do nothing for me. You gonna come and ask me to work with you. Or your customers gonna come over here and want to order from me. That's your focus. Yeah, so anybody who English is not their first language, understandable. But I am part of the grammar police, but only with people I know. Only with people I know. Joel, I'm sure he want to push me out of a moving truck because he just came to America. I think he's been in America like 9 years. So he pronounced a lot of things off or with his accent, and I'll be correcting all the time. the kids, my sisters. Like, when it comes to the grammar police, that's me. And I know they all just want to, like, maybe shove my head in a toilet bowl. But I don't yell. Don't bring those lies around here. I don't yell at people. I nicely just tell you, oh, you made a mistake. Think about correcting it. Anywho, now that we're over the lies, what's y'all goal this week? Are everybody planning on being consistent? Are we going to focus on what it is we need to do and actually do it? You don't mind the corrections, Betty? Then I'm here. I'm here. Also, I did bad. Eating healthy and working out that I was supposed to be doing, I think I gained a pound. So this week, I plan on trying to do better in that section of life. I have to do my nails. I've been saying this mad long. Y'all, it's been like 3-4 weeks. So I can't record any videos right now. But I do want to do some Barbie content. I have 2 different ideas for cake toppers for Barbies. That one is kind of like simple, one is 3-dimensional, and I think people are gonna love it. But this needs to be fixed before I get to that. But guys, Barbie, people are going Barbie crazy. I think I see more Barbie than Little Mermaid. So with Little Mermaid, I'm seeing more like kids wanting the clothes and stuff like that. I'm not seeing as much party as I'm seeing Barbie. I don't know about anybody else. I feel like I see more Barbie than anything. What about y'all? I've been seeing more Barbie. So I'm going to try to like get on my Barbie content. I also got a cup that I want to make for Barbie. Ask me if I did it. Yesterday I went to Home Depot. I didn't get the stuff I was looking for backdrops, but I got a big old gallon container for me to make fake cakes. So I want to make some more fake cakes. Somebody wants me to sell them a fake cake. I'll say that I'm very nervous to sell a fake cake, and they're not giving up. So I don't know. Also, I'm scared to ship it. That's what I'm nervous about. But I'll see. But I'll be doing some more fake cakes. Yeah, we talking about Spider-Man is trending too. But with Barbie, I'm seeing more party stuff. And like girls decor for bedrooms and things like that. Jewelry. If you make jewelry, people are going Barbie nuts. But also, you have to remember, Barbie is a licensed character and Mattel don't really play that. So the content that I'll be creating will be just reels that I'm putting on my page, unless somebody else come and bully me into selling it. Because lately I have really been bullied into selling things. Y'all been bullying me. And to open back up my Etsy shop. I've been being bullied. Classic pink Reeboks. You're doing it right. Listen, with Barbie, we all know the first thing associated with Barbie is pink. You got pink stuff, put that out. Show it. It don't even gotta be Barbie. Your goal is to stay out of depressive state this week by designing graduation scrapbooks. So when it comes to depression, I'm there with you, sugar cakes. And it can be hard. Like just saying you're gonna do it sounds good, and you feel like you're gonna do it, and you wake up and it's like, So I would say part of like lives like this, having the right people on your timeline that could kind of bring you into, because if I see like more creative stuff, it's gonna make me want to work on my creativity a little more. So some of the small things you can do that's helpful is just having the right set of people around you. Very helpful. If you do have any family and friends, I would say open up a little bit more if you can, if you're comfortable, and let them know like how you feel, if they can check in. If my family don't hear from me from a little bit, they already know something is up, and I'm probably in that room not budget. So they do check in, see if I'm okay. We do the same like for each other, but I don't know what it is, but I think I got most of the problems. Like everybody have problems, but it's always me that everybody got to check on. Maybe I need to look into that. I'll probably be driving my family crazy. But also, those kind of things. Try to plan out a little bit. 2 things to do this week. on your list, don't overwhelm yourself with tasks for the week. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to do nothing. When I overwhelm myself trying to be like overproductive, I can't even spell productive that week because I'm just overdue to do with the list. So little steps, 1 or 2 things as your goals for this week. So as we talk about that, I need y'all to put that in the comments. What's this week's goal? Janelle, what's your goal? Tamika, Shauna, you're going to stay out doing your graduation scrapbooks. That's your goal for this week. Alexandria, Moni, Betty, what's everybody's goal for this week? Blue Room Bride, I don't know if you're still here. Victoria, Coily Girl Crafts, you still here, Sugar? What's everybody's goal for this week? Brianne, no goals this week? I got to put some because I did bad. What about everybody else? You know what I started? Digital planning. Digital planning. Your goal is to record long videos of your money magnet process before Make With Me Monday and post one reel. Also, if, for instance, I'm going to use myself and Blue Room Bride as an example. So she has Make With Me Monday. I do like crafting and chatting on certain days. If you have sort of a schedule of some things, it's really good for your followers because they know ahead of time and they can plan for it. But make sure you're ready for that commitment before you do it. But it's a really good idea when you do stuff like that. Add new items to the shop. You need to post 4 times this week and 1 YouTube video. Moni, I need to be better with YouTube. I did great. I did great the last 2 months. This month, not so much. Not so much. So this week, did I put anything in here for June? Friday that passed, crafting and chatting I was supposed to do with Tisa, but she had to reschedule and I just didn't have the energy to find another person or even just do it myself. So the next crafting and chatting will be June 23rd, Friday, June 23rd. And that is going to be with Jazz and Jay. So we spoke like 2 months ago. We've been planning. Then she lost her page. I don't know if we still was going to do it. She got it back now. Now my Facebook is gone. I don't know what the hell's going on. But the next one is Jazz and Jay on the 23rd. Ooh, June 21st, the first day of summer, y'all. And I will be in the office. Great. Don't forget Sunday's Father's Day. So this week is your chance to post any like last minute Father's Day tutorials, like maybe last minute gifts. Even if you're not posting, if you have Amazon affiliate links, gift ideas, great last minute gift ideas from Amazon because they come next day. I was gonna say give suggestions, but at this point, if you don't got reservations, there's somewhere to eat. I don't know if you're gonna get any. So things like that this week is great to do. Be consistent. What are you considering consistent? You started digital planning a little while ago too. I like it. I like it. I didn't think I would like it. Your goal is to ship 2 orders and you want to post at least Monday to Friday. Right. Janelle, you said add a new item. So your goal is to add 1 item this week? So, because someone else brought it up to me, oh shucks, June, about selling, like going hard with selling. This is what, Thursday? What the hell am I saying? We have 3 weeks left in June, right? What do y'all think about us challenging ourselves to sell, like either a new product per day or promote a product every day for the next 3 weeks? What do y'all feel about that? More content planning. Are you writing down stuff for this week now? Because you're saying more content planning. We content planning right now. What did you write down? 718. What did you write down for next week? You need to be evergreen content for your blog for more consistent traffic. I don't know the last time I posted on my blog. So what do y'all think about we basically challenging ourselves for the next 3 weeks? It doesn't have to be like an actual planned challenge, but just us pushing each other to like promote our stuff this week. Shamelessly promote every day for the month of July. Let's do it for the next 3 weeks, Victoria. Let's do that for the next 3 weeks. Like turn into spammers. Like literally not, I'm not saying like, hey guys, come sell this, come buy this, I have this. But making sure every piece of content that we post is promoting one of our products. Or you're bringing out a new product for the next 3 weeks. I ain't see none of y'all commenting, so nobody don't want to do it. Y'all leaving me high and dry. Splendid D, hey girl. Or boy, sorry. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. The next 3 weeks, I want to go hard for the next 3 weeks. That's my plan. Do it for Amazon affiliate. Yes. Your lady? Okay. All right. Just making sure. Child, I don't need nobody reposting me and saying that you share as much as you can. No, I don't want to hear that, Betty. We going hard for the next 3 weeks. Do I have a group on Facebook? I do, but I don't have access. Somebody done deleted. Somebody hacked my Facebook and deleted it. So I think the group is still there. I have somebody check, but I don't have a Facebook account anymore. So I honestly don't know what to do in regards to my Facebook business page, my groups that I wasn't even consistent enough in. But for now, check me here on YouTube and Instagram. I also have a mailing list. So I'm going to send out an email tomorrow just to let people know that I don't know what happened to my Facebook page. And for any videos that I didn't promote via email, also, I can commit to affiliate link for 3 weeks. Yes, even if you're not selling products, show people what you're using, even if it's around the house, and post those affiliate links. Sometimes we just sitting there with these links. Me too. I recently, so Cricut, now if you're an influencer with Cricut, you have your own coupon code. So I just got my coupon code last week, and I haven't even used it. So like I need to promote stuff like that here. It's still there. I don't know how I'm I don't know if I will have to. It looks like I might have to create a whole new Facebook page, but I don't know that I will get back access. It's not letting me in. I need the craft print Facebook. I need access to the craft print Facebook page, and I can't get it. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it right now. Let's talk about what we're gonna do the next 3 weeks. Let's focus on that. Splendid D, do you sell? Do you have a business? What's going on with you so we could get you in on this here? To put up a video together on how to make and design for graduation. If you're doing graduation, I would say get on it now. I have a graduation post from last year that people have been watching for the last like 2 months. So most graduations have happened. So you want to, if you're still doing graduation content, tomorrow, you better work on it today to get it out tomorrow, because that's already at a point where they're looking for the next holiday. So summertime is here, summer fun, summer activities, summer products, 4th of July things. Then by the time you snap your fingers, the next 2 weeks, it's back to school and then Halloween. So every time a holiday is coming, you want to start promoting either your classes, products, tutorials, affiliate links 2 months before. Because remember, people have to plan ahead. I'm not going to get everything. There are last minute people, but if graduation is June, people, depending on where you're graduating from, people are planning from September once that school year starts for graduation. So if you have graduation, get that out like right now. Trunk parties and back to school, right? Back to school, right around the corner. Right around the corner. I need to focus more on my SVGs. So this is what we're gonna do. The next 3 weeks, we need to go hard, y'all. Whatever we got going on, whether it's physical products, whether it's digital products, whether it's drop shipping, whether it's affiliate links, whether it's just growing your social media. The next 3 weeks, we're going to try our best to put our all into promoting our brands. And let me tell you something. A lot of people, there's nothing wrong with reposting. other people's content, right? Just limit yourself on how much you repost other people's content. If you have a company that you're making affiliates market, like you have some kind of affiliate with, save your reposting or your stories for your links. Do you want to post and support others? Sure. Just limit yourself on that. Right now, we need to bring in the dollars. It's hard out here, bro. Everything is going up. Milk is the price of a car. Like, so, guys, focus. The next 3 weeks, we are going to focus. Every lick of last one of us. I might just end up coming back on YouTube midweek and doing another live before we check up on each other. But you know what? I'm going to do checkups in my stories. Instagram stories is where I'm going to be checking up. I do have a close friends. I think I have like 20 people in there. I saved it more for family and people who actually know me. Close friends is going to be totally different, like extra, all in my business kind of stuff. But for us going hard the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be following up. I'm going to be asking questions. I'm going to be checking in. Like, we got to help push each other. Because who else going to do it? Somebody just going to push us out the... People too busy hacking our Facebooks and deleting them to help push us to go do stuff. Do content for people dorm. You know what else is good? Cruises are like exploding. When people go on cruises, they do the cruise door decor, cruise family t-shirts, cups and stuff. So that's another thing, like family vacation products. Get that in right now. When do we start the 3-week challenge? So it's not like a challenge like last time, but today is when you're going to plan out what you're going to do. Let's have something. Everybody needs to be posting tomorrow at least something promoting a product. Whether it's affiliate link, whether it's a cake topper, a cupcake topper, or whatever. Start. Today's our planning day. Tomorrow we start posting. And then what we're going to... this is what I need you to do first. Once you get off of this live, go write down your stats. So let's see what difference we've seen in the 3 weeks that we plan on putting our all into our stuff. So let's see what improvements we made. So you're going to go on Instagram. You're going to write down your followers. You can go to like your stats to see the percentage that you've improved in followers and engagement. Write that down. If you have a YouTube, subscribers. If you're going to be pushing content for your blog, write down your blog views that you have right now. So when we come off, write it all down. Write it all down. Juneteenth also, write it all down. Juneteenth is something where you should have been planned for already. But if you need, like when the holiday is here, good last minute crafts, last minute products, things you could get quickly, people need to see. So right now it's like, what can you get quick? Write down your stats and then we're going to check in. July 1st is actually a Saturday. So we're going to check in the July 2nd, the Sunday, to see our progress. But I'm still going to be doing every Sunday live. Don't worry. But the end is when we check the comparison. Since I've been going live in YouTube and being consistent in YouTube, I've seen a growth. Like I'm already almost at 9,000 and I started at around 7. So when I hit 10,000, I'm actually doing a Cricut giveaway. I'm not really promoting it because I don't want people to come to my YouTube to get to 10K just to get a free Cricut. But when I hit 10K, I'm going to do a Cricut giveaway. Not sponsored by Cricut. Sponsored by myself. But yeah, let's go harder. Write down our stats. When I come off, I'm going to write down all my numbers. So my goal for the 3 weeks is going to be to improve sales and to post like more of my affiliate links and YouTube. It doesn't have to be a lot. So sometimes I try to overdo it, and this is how come I be crashing and burning. I want to think, but that's going to be, I'm going to try those 3. YouTube, Etsy, and affiliate links. I don't think I'm going to write down stats for the affiliate links. Maybe I do. But to at least every day. I've seen where they said, like, if you have affiliate links, you should be trying to post every day, anywhere from like 1 to 5 in your stories every day. But to me, that's a little overwhelming. 5 per day, every day. Like, At some point, I'm like, so what is this? The Home Shopping Network? Like, I thought I came here for crafts. You know, to me, that's a little too much. Maybe once a day. I say once a day. Nerdy Girl Jazz, what is going to be your goal for the next 3 weeks? Is it going to be improve sales? Just post products? Also, it doesn't have to be monetary. If you're now trying to like build your clientele, you could go hard for the next 3 weeks with showing them what you can do. When you're new to anything, people are going to be hesitant to order because they're not sure what you can do, what you can make, how you can make it. Is it good? Now is the time to show them. If somebody asks me, for instance, somebody asks a family member of mine, do you know someone that make cake toppers? They're going to refer to me. And when the person comes to my page, then they're going to be like, okay, I'm going to order. But if they came to your page and you only have one cake topper, the barbecue from last week, back to school post from 2 years ago, and another cupcake topper, they're going to be hesitant. They need to see that on your page, what it is you do. When I come to your page, I need to know that you're a crafter. I need to know that you make, for instance, like Victoria, she has the blogs and paper products. I need to know that, like, show me your paper. Show me your customers with your paper. If you sell cake toppers, I need to see those cake toppers on your page. And I need to see a few of them. So the next 3 weeks, if you're not ready to sell or you're beginner selling, your goal is to go hard and show people what you can do. Like how talented you are, what it is you make, the different products you do. You need to show your customers what it is. So when they come to your page, they're not hesitant to buy from you. It's more of, oh, this girl is good. I think I'm going to refer her to somebody else before I even order from her. So that's the reaction you want when people come to your page. You want to increase your followers, so you're going to post every day. Okay, so Nerdy Girl, here's the thing with increasing your followers. So blindly posting every day is going to get you, but you really need to focus on what type of content people see and then come to follow, or they're going to share, because sharing content is really good because you could get followers from that. So if you're crafting, you want to show products, you want to show the process, you want to show maybe the behind the scenes, you want to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. People have followed me just from me showing my messy craft room. Why? Because it's real. Like, you get a lot of pretty beautiful craft rooms, and I show my craft room clean too, but not just clean. And people have come to say, girl, I thought I was the only one that would come in here, craft with the mess still here, and then clean it later. It's more relatable. So you need that relatable and shareable content. You also want to teach. People love to learn. They love to come to your page if they learn one little tip. So if you're selling cake toppers and you just mention, guys, when I'm doing small products, I use this glue pen, or I use the Barely Arts glue. Something like that, you're teaching them something. You don't necessarily have to teach like an entire class or a whole big project, but just little tips. You ever cutting on your machine and it doesn't cut? This is what I do. Or usually that means you need to clean your blade. Or your mats are dirty and you don't want to keep buying mats. Let me show you how I clean my mats and then get back to work. So you want teachable content, shareable content, not just only your products that you're selling. That helps people and make people want to come. Hashtags, you don't want to use a hashtag like Cricut. Everybody and their damn mother is under that. And if I'm looking for a cake topper, I am not going to use Cricut hashtag to search for cake topper. Cake topper, that should not be anybody's. Sometimes I randomly, blindly put some hashtags. But if somebody's really looking for a cake topper, the Barbie movie is coming out. Everybody's looking for Barbie stuff. If I want a Barbie cake topper, what am I going to search? Cake topper? No. I'm going to search pink Barbie cake topper, Barbie cake topper, shaker cake topper, Barbie shaker topper, Barbie acrylic topper. You want to be as specific with those hashtags as possible. Think about if you're going shopping or if you're going on Google and you're looking for a product, what am I going to type for a product if I go on Google? That's your hashtag right there. Cake topper, random as hell. Pink cake topper, even more random, but a little bit closer. Pink Barbie cake topper, to the point, exactly what that person is looking for. Those are the hashtags you want to use. Share something you hate and how to overcome it. Exactly. Little tips like that is so helpful. Make them resealable. Right. you have a problem, and sometimes you think this, because I think it all the time, this is so obvious, people should already know this. Post about it anyway. There are people who are like brand newcomers to the crafting industry and they really don't know it. Post about it anyway. Your printer got stuck, show how you like fixed it to clean it out, and then go right back to posting, printing. For instance, I should have made a video. See, I'm telling y'all, and I need to be telling myself. I cut 50 acrylic gift tags the other day, and then right after that, I went to cut something else, and the Glowforge wasn't cutting all the way through the acrylic. So I'm like, oh God, that means I got to clean it. I took off the head. I took everything out. I cleaned all of the mirrors, and I cleaned the camera in the Glowforge. When I went back to cut, cutting like butter. So that would have been something really good that I should have recorded and put it out there to show somebody how to improve stuff like that. Yes, be more specific with those hashtags. So little tips like that. I've recently cleaned my Cricut mat with the Dawn Power Wash one, and I found that it got real sticky right after, better than, I hate the Dollar Tree cleaner that people were suggesting. I feel like I choked, and nobody told me that that crap was like ammonia. I hate it. So posting about that, different things like that is really helpful. If your room wasn't so crazy, you'd record. When my room is clean, nothing interesting happens for me to record. You gotta record stuff. You make it interesting. You cannot wait on interesting come to you, baby girl. You create interesting to post it. Post about your room always being a mess. Why is it always a mess? I work full time. I have children. I have a little baby, and this is how the craft room looks. That's the post. The places of wreck I didn't get to clean, but this is where I'm making the cake topper. So every post, sometimes you think, well, how many times I'm going to post about a dirty craft room? Break it into pieces. I've seen people who whole page is the same thing over and over, different angles of the craft room. Today, you're talking about how I dusted this shelf. And then the next day, I'm talking about how I made the holes behind the shelf. And then another day, I'm talking about how the shelves were built. Another day, I'm talking about where I've got the shelves and how much it cost. So you can use that same messy, not dirty. Dirty is different from messy. Messy craft room and post about it a million different ways and create a bunch of different content for every day. So today it's about the printer that I'm using is over here. Some days the baby bottles is on top of the printer and I'm still printing because I got things to do. The next day, I found a sticker in the Cricut and that's what was jamming the Cricut. My chair is over here, but the kids' clothes is on the chair. So right there, you got like a week's worth of content, all for the same messy craft room. So you can break down the content piece by piece instead of every day showing the whole dirty craft room. If you have a clean craft room and you don't know what to do, today you're posting what the craft room look like. Tomorrow, tell me about where you store your Cricuts. The next day, tell me about where you store your cardstock. The next day, tell me about where your computer is. The next day, tell me about what printers you use and how you store them. The next day, show me how you store your unfinished product. So you put it in a drawer, you throw it in the closet, show me that. When you're sweeping and you're mopping in the craft room, what products you use to that? People even want to know that. You use a Swiffer or you use a regular mop? You use the cedar mop that's trending on TikTok. What is it you're doing? So just a craft room, and there go multiple different types. If you're making stuff, tell me about the glue that you're using, which Cricut machines you're using. You're using more than one Cricut machine. How you use more than one Cricut machine? You're gluing. Do you use your glue gun? Do you use a glue pen? Do you use a glue stick from Elmer's? Tell me about it. You use a glue gun? What kind? Which one? Where you got it from? How much you paid for it? Let's go. A little bit of everything. You use acrylic sticks? Do you make your own? Do you order your own? Do you use the sticks you order from Amazon? Do you walk into Michael's and just buy your sticks? Do you cover up the back of your cake topper or do you leave it bare? Do you use one color or you design the whole back of your cake topper? All of that is content. Janelle, you selling fringe. What do you use fringe for? Do you make earrings with the fringe? Show me how to make an earring with a fringe. You cover something with fringe? Show me how to cover it with the fringe. Give me all of what you can do with your product because that's going to convince me more to sell it. If you have party decorations, one of the things I don't see a lot of us do when it comes to party decorations is put in the effort to give a full party setup of your stuff. When I started, I wanted to do that. That's another good idea. Show me how to use that cake topper with other decorations. Even if you're showing me how to make my own little something on the side, like just buying a colored gable box, putting on the table with a plate, a colored plate from the Dollar Tree, but using my cake topper in the center, or using my centerpiece on the center, and then I'll show you how to fix it. So that's something we don't do. We don't do that. I said I was going to, and I got lazy. Like, I wanted to set up a table and show you how to use my stuff at a party. That is helpful to people. We may think, girl, everybody know to stick the centerpiece and the tablecloth and your cake topper. No, they don't. There's new moms. There's moms who didn't have people to show them. Like, for me, like, it's in my family. When we came to America, there was always parties. All of our family, my aunts used to be decorating, doing all of that stuff. But there's people who don't have that. Victoria, I wanted to do it so bad. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe today is the day where we start doing that. Start showing people how to use our party stuff. Not just showing them the finished cake topper. Show them how to... Also, that's a way to like upsell more products. So if I have a cake topper and then I do a full setup and I show them the cake topper, the cupcake topper, the banner on the table, a custom plate, a custom cup, they're going to say, oh, all that look good together. I need to order the whole set from that person. So that's another way that we could get sales for other products, by showing people how it's used. So no matter what it is you make, show people how to use it and some of your other stuff with it that'll look good, and get them to buy more. There goes all your content ideas for the next 3 weeks. Now all we got to do is get on it. Anybody need any other ideas? Tell me what it is you do, and I'm going to throw some stuff out there before I get off this live. But every last one of us need to go hard. I don't know what we're waiting for. And while we're here, let me just... This week, I'm going to check in. I'm going to check in on y'all, like I did before the challenge. This week. It's a lot to do every week. But this week, I will check. But I want us to like really... also think about your emails. I don't know about y'all, but I think I get an email from Target, Michaels, Fashion Nova every day. You know how often I send out emails? Sometimes once every 2 months. We need to think big. Y'all know how we go. Think big, man. Think big. If a big company like Target and Michaels, who we automatically run to purchase, is continually selling to us, who are we? We need to sell more. We need to sell more. Right. And if you have products from before, repost some old stuff. I've been reusing content. What was it that I said I needed to post? It was something that I said recently I need to post it again. Something you posted a few months ago, post it again. What we waiting on? I'm horrible with emails. Nerdy Girl Jazz, is that your name on Instagram? Ivy Rose. Girl, we got it. Ivy Rose, Tamika, and Janelle. I don't know if y'all still here. I can't remember who else. We got to do better with the workouts and eating healthy. We on the watch. I know y'all don't see myself moving too much, but we got to do better. We got to do better. Crafting with Brienne, you have 2 Instagram pages, right? Let me know if you want me to check in with you throughout the week. So I have Ivy Rose, I have Brienne, I have Victoria, I have Alexandria. Betty, you still here? I'm going to check in with her anyway, even if I'm behind, ain't here. Nerdy Girl Crafting. All right, I'll be adding you to the list. I have to check to see if I'm following you too, so I'm going to make sure that I am. Shauna. Shauna, what's your name on Instagram? Yes, even if it's sale, if you plan on going live, like all of these things should be in the email. Even if there's no sale, just remind them of the products that you have available. And guys, I'm talking to myself, because guess who don't be using that email? Me. Me. So we got to do it. Moni. Is it Moni? Or is it a play on money? Is it Moni? 718 Design, you still here? I'm hungry, y'all. I gotta cook when I get off of here. 718 Design Studio. Janelle and Tamika, they just automatically on here. Oh, you know what? I have somebody, I'm gonna call her and cuss her because she ain't on this live and she should have been here. Coily girls, you down for the next week, the next 3 weeks? That's a yes, okay. I put you down. Blue Room, you still here, girl? If you're not, I'm writing you down anyway. Gotcha. It's for anywhere that you feel like posting. We just need to go in. I'm going to just write the reminders on my stories on Instagram, wherever you want to be. What are we checking in about? Oh, Coily girl, what you doing over there? You ain't paying attention. Don't worry, I'm going to check in on you. We're going hard. Basically, it's let's go hard and sell, and do what we got to do for the next 3 weeks. And I'm going to be tagging y'all in my stories. Hello, don't forget. Let's go. Let's post. Let's do what we got to do. Let's do these lives. Let's get it together. Sometimes you need a little extra push, and I be needing it. So the same way I'm going to be pushing y'all, y'all going to be pushing me. We're going to get it together. Okay? The One Boss Lady, that's your Instagram, Shauna? So what I need for you to do is go into your Google account and change your name to The One Boss Lady. You want your YouTube name to match all of your social. And if that's your name on Instagram, make sure that's your name everywhere. So anytime somebody looking for you, they already know. Same thing under each one. You don't want to have to tell somebody, oh, on Instagram, I'm the craft print _shop _234. On TikTok, I'm the _craft _print. But on Facebook, I'm the craft print. So that's mad confusing. You want to have all your names all the same on all platforms. Nerdy Girl, I got you here. Got you written down. Nerdy Girl Crafting. I would change it to Nerdy Girl Crafting on YouTube too. You want the same thing. You want no confusion. And even if somebody don't know that you're on a certain platform, when they search you, they find you. So all names straight across. Another thing is self-promotion everywhere you go. If you are selling, this is how you should be in the grocery store. This is how you should be in the corner store. This is how you should be in Michael's. This is how you should be in Target. Sometimes I go out with people in my craft print gear. You never know. Promote yourself. Because guess what? Nobody going to promote you more than you. Nobody going to promote you more than you. And again, I'm going to say it again. Nobody going to promote you more than you. And I wouldn't promote somebody that I don't see promoting themselves. So people sometimes ask me for help that I know with posting and growing their social media. And I tell them straight up, you got to show me you consistent before I take my time and help you, because you're going to waste my time. So if you're not putting the effort in, you can't expect nobody else to put that effort in. So I jumped on the Cricut and made it my damn self. And because sometimes I'm using the front of the camera, the back of the camera, that's what made me do double. So no matter which one you see, one of these is going to say the craft print the correct way. One or the other. And right now, the camera is the back. So this is the craft print the correct way. When you're looking at me, this is wrong. But in the camera, this is the right and this is the wrong. No, one of the two gonna be right. And that's why I made this. For my on-camera videos, no matter which way I'm recording or taking a photo, you're gonna get the craft print. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. What if you're doing tutorials and you're selling audience with that information? What do you mean? So your content that you're promoting is going to be for your tutorials? Like, how would you promote that? First thing is, let's say your tutorial. So I have a YouTube video on centerpieces, the recent centerpieces that I did. You're going to show a process video of you making it, but you don't want it to be, it's a sped up process where somebody who's really good at crafting could look and see what you're doing, so they probably don't need the class. But what I'm saying is a sped up video where you're not showing everything in the videos, and somewhere in the video make sure you're saying full tutorial, or I have classes, go to my website, name a website, or have it in the words in the video as well. Not all the time people read all of the comments, so straight to the point tutorials. Even if you want to put the price, people like to know the price right away. Make sure you put that in the caption. I don't know why people are so scared to comment back prices. If somebody asks me a price, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you go to my DM. If you're not sure because it's custom, tell the person starting at $20. There you go. But show process videos. Show the actual product and say you have classes. So the next 3 weeks, that should be your content. Reels, content, go live talking about it, go live showing the actual products and telling people that you have classes, email about it. Everywhere you go, you should be talking about your classes. Wearing your t-shirts again. Cynthia Lee Hinton, what's your Instagram? Did you just come in, Sugar Cakes? What app do you use to edit videos? I use CapCut. And that's it. If it's YouTube, I use iMovie, but for my reels and stuff, I use CapCut. You don't want them with the information on how to do it. Don't show all of it. Don't show all of it. Cynthia, which one is it? Oh, you have two. Switch that YouTube name. So when you come in here, we automatically know what your business is. So Splendor D, just don't show the whole process. You could show like the beginning on how you do something, maybe the end, show the end product, the sped up video. For me, those sped up videos get them a lot of more attention like that. You use InShot for editing? I never tried InShot. I've only done CapCut. And because I'm one of those people who are very, like, once I get accustomed to something, it's hard to get me out of it. So, like, I'm really good with CapCut. I feel like trying something new, I'm going to be lost in the sauce. It could be that I'm getting old and I don't want to put the effort in. But I've never tried InShot. I never tried. Jazz, you're going to get yelled at like my sisters. I yelled at Tamika for coming in late. Jazz, where you been? We about to close out. Where you been? You getting yelled at. Where were you? We did a lot today, but I'm going to give you a quick synopsis before we go. Change it now. Yes. You can do it now and then come back in the live and change the name. You like InShot, he like Cap. I'm good with CapCut. I'm really good with CapCut. Also, too, like, anybody who's trying to edit and things like that, try both and see which one is best for you. With CapCut, one of the benefits, I don't use InShot, so I can't tell you the benefits. But one of the benefits of CapCut is it's really easier. They even have templates, video templates, where you could just drop in your pictures or little clips of the video, and it tells you, like, you need 3 videos that are all 3 seconds. You can edit down 3 seconds, drop it, and it creates that reel for you. That's the benefit. I don't use that one that much because to me, those templates that they have are more for like TikTokers that are not necessarily selling a product, but more just dancing and doing stuff. Sometimes you could use some products. Like if something is trending, you can use it. But for me, that's the best part of CapCut. And there's a lot of Instagram accounts who literally teach you how to use CapCut. A lot. And it's been helpful. Like I'm over here duplicating myself, doing spins and turning it into another outfit and a whole bunch of nonsense. Find InShot. Have I ever seen a page dedicated to InShot? Use the hashtag and try to find it. I'm sure there's somebody out there. But there's more people showing you how to use CapCut more than anything. So not only should you be following and other crafters, follow content creators that teach you how to use these apps. because no matter what industry you're in, that's going to be helpful for all of us. So try to use stuff like that. So Jazz, so one of the things we're doing this week that you basically do all the time too, but the next 3 weeks we're challenging ourselves to every day we're literally posting content that is promoting a product every day. For the people who are not selling a product, they're just promoting the stuff that they can do just to show the customers what they're capable of until they start selling. So basically, not like an official challenge, just like we're going to go hard, check in with each other the next 3 weeks. Every day we're going to post something that can bring us a sale. So not just, I was walking down the street and I don't know, I saw a dead raccoon. It makes for good content, but in that same day, I need you to also post a product, a process video, and then sell your class or something like that. So the next 3 weeks, we're going hard. I'm going to be in my stories, like tagging everybody and reminding us so we can stay on top of each other. Cynthia, I need you to, if you can, change the main Instagram account that you use, change your name to that one. Or which one are you more focused on that you want to grow most, so that I can tag that one as well. We spoke about us doing crafting and chatting in the next 2 weeks. We went over mad stuff today. But mainly for us to kind of keep encouraged. Oh, we also went over ideas like when you're creating content, the way you can use, like, for instance, your craft room to create a bunch of content where people get kind of stuck and say they don't know what to post anymore because they've been doing it. And so, like, if you have a full craft room, do not post like the full craft room every day. You could break it down into parts. Today, you could talk about where you store your machines. The next day, you could talk about where you store your card stock. The next day, you could talk about where you bought your furniture from. The next day, you could talk about how you clean the furniture. The next day, you could talk about where you store your printers, how you use your printers, which printers you use. Another day, you could talk about the products you got from IKEA, what you got from Target. How do you clean the printer when it's clogged? If you have a machine, when it's broken, how you fix it, how you clean the mats. So all of that would be like a month's worth of content, all from the same craft room that you just took one full picture of. So we were just talking about how to break down into little pieces of content off of one item. So even if it's your Cricut machine, you have one Cricut machine, today post about the one you have. And also don't be discouraged because you have one Cricut machine and somebody else got a lot. Everybody started with one, it don't matter. Post your machine. How you clean your mat, what products you make with your machine, what products probably sell and what products don't, what products you enjoy making, what products are fast, what products are slow, what products are expensive to make, which one are the cheapest ones to make. So there's so much content that you create on one simple item. Just break it down into pieces. We discussed being more specific with your hashtags. You want to be as in detail as you can, like not just cake topper, not just red cake topper, red LOL dolls cake topper. Like, be specific for what a customer is going to be searching. Just like if you're going to search on YouTube, what's the product you're going to search? That's going to be your hashtag. So that's how people can help find you. I'm going to call out the names that I'm going to be tagging and reminding. And if your name is not on the list, please remind me. Designed by Ivory Rose, Brianne, Victoria, Alexandria, Betty, Nerdy Girl Crafting, Moni, 718 Design Studio, Coily Girl Craft, Blue Room. I know you're Blue Room bride now. Janelle and Tamika, DA1 is DA1 Boss Lady, and Jazz. Anybody, Cynthia, you have to tell me which one is the main account that you use so I can tag you on that account. Splendid D, is that your name on Instagram? Is that the account I will be tagging? So, do you focus now? It's just on bridal, right? That's a good thing too. Like, you don't have to, guys, but niching down like that is really good too. And I can't say like you need a creative mind, but there's so much things you can do. Sometimes people think niching down like that is Alexandria. I didn't say your name. I did. It really is a good thing. So it doesn't have to be a bad thing, and you don't run out of ideas. I know some people think that they couldn't run out of ideas. Bridal and beyond. Okay. So, I don't see any more comments. That seems like all I'm going to be checking up with. Oh, another thing is, write down your stats today when we get off this live. As soon as you get off this live, write down your followers, your subscribers, your engagement. So after the 3 weeks is up, we're going to check and see the difference that you feel it's made. You haven't been posting lately. Oh, okay. So 2 different things. So then the next 3 weeks, your goal is to start posting more on both of these platforms. Or do you want to focus on just one platform for the next 2 weeks? 3 weeks, 3 weeks. I got to cook and now I don't even want to cook, y'all. Laser. So write down your stats, guys. Don't forget. Tamika, I need you to be serious or you're going to get blocked from these lives. Okay, so that's the one I'm going to tag. I know somebody who was supposed to be in this live and she's not in this live and she's going to get cursed out because she specifically told me that she will be focusing now on posting and getting her stuff together. One thing with me, I love helping people. I have no problem when people ask me any questions, even if it's something that I made and you need to know. I have never, ever had an issue with helping. What I don't like is if someone continues to ask for help, but never makes the effort, but still coming back. Like, you can't come back again and ask me to help with growing your social media or giving you tips when you never used the first 2,000 that I gave you. You know what I'm saying? So I do get frustrated after a while. If you don't want to help yourself, I'm not helping you. And Purple Box Gems is right on the edge of that. Like right here. 2 more steps, she off and she never getting my advice, help, or anything ever again. Because she keeps saying she's going to start being consistent, and I don't see it. I'm still waiting for it. And then she's going to end up being blocked off of all of my social media accounts. And if she comes to my house, especially with her child, I'm calling the police. So, if you want me to help, you got to help yourself. I see you doing good. I'm going to want to help you more because you're actually taking the tips and not wasting my time. I don't see her commenting now, but Purple Box Gems, the next 3 weeks, get it together. No more joking around, no more playing around. This is what you want to do. I asked you a million times, so you for sure know that this is what you want to do. So I need to see you put the effort in as much as I put an effort into wanting to help you. Everybody got that? Now, is there anybody named that did not go on here? Designed by Ivy Rose, Brianne, Victoria, Alexandria, Betty, Nerdy Girl Craft, and Moni, 718 Design Studio, Coily, Blue Room Bride, Janelle Tamika, Boss Lady, D1 Boss Lady, Jazz, and how do you I'm about to say how do you pronounce it like I can hear you. Cynthia. I'm also I need to work on orders. Another thing that, guys, if you can just go live while you're working on your orders. Artisan. No. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm like, no, girl, not that one. You're right. Artisan Boutique. If you can, if you have the opportunity, you're not too nervous about it, go live while working on orders. That's helpful too. Go live. I keep saying I'm going to do it. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I go around social media looking for other people that are live, and people are not going live that much. More on TikTok. But me and TikTok got beef because they kicked me off my live once, and then next thing I know, I was blocked from going live and I didn't do nothing. So after that, I said, you know what? Kiss my behind. I'm not coming back here. So whatever I post on Instagram, I just post on TikTok and leave. I'll look at it live here and there. But going live while you work, I like to like work and do stuff while people are talking. I don't see. And I work in the day, so it could be that I'm missing people's lives too. but I like to sit and listen. But I would say that I get easily bored. So I like lives where the people are actually talking, interacting, joking around, like entertaining a little bit, not just like a zombie and don't pay attention to me. And I know people have said they've gone on lives and asked questions and they were ignored. My advice is if you plan on going live, you should plan on interacting with the people in your live and actually answering their questions. If you're someone who I'm not giving out no tips, I'm not helpful, which is okay. Just don't put yourself in a position where people think you're coming to show them something and you're really not, you know? So, live while working. I'm hungry. But anywho, guys, I don't know how long we've been on here today. It's been more than an hour. Child. What time we started? What time is it? I started at 3 p.m. Shite, we've been on here almost 2 hours. I told y'all I talk. You asked me. You gonna get answers. I talk a lot. So we might as well just cap it off at 2 hours, right? I don't know if anybody gonna rewatch that whole 2 hours. But today was pretty good. So if you came in late, I suggest watching some of it. It's good information. I know sometimes rewatching a live, people don't really want to do that too much, but it really was. Today was a lot of information and helpful. So we have about 15 minutes. 14 minutes left to hit our 2 hour mark. So I'm gonna take questions. You need help with something? What's going on? Talk a little bit about what the hell's going on with me. Nothing much. I have not been doing good in the health department. I be forgetting my medication. So this week is to do better. I do plan on adding some new earrings, these, and some smaller ones that I'm working on. I gotta see how the design is. So I do want to plan earrings. So my goal, I've told y'all before, is I don't want to continue doing handmade products forever. But part of getting out of handmade is making a good amount of money to do what I want to do. But I'm lazy and I don't be doing that. So that's part of me trying to go hard the next 3 weeks to sell, because I don't be selling. But the goal this time is to do a little better. So I'm going to add the earrings. I'm actually going to add the custom acrylic cake toppers with the bling, because I've been getting orders anyway and just doing custom orders for people. So just putting those products in the shop. I've had someone ask me for the cakes. I'm not sure if I want to sell the cakes. I don't know if I'm at a point to sell the fake bakes. I might consider it, but I'm not. I don't know. How many hashtags are good? So the problem with IG is they change so much. It went from doing 30 to doing 10 to just do 3 to 5. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even know where they're at this point. I just get annoyed with like 30. I hate seeing it. So I've been hearing anywhere from like 3 to 10. But Instagram changes their algorithm so damn much. I honestly don't know where we at right now. So I would do anywhere from 3 to 10. Sell the cakes. I think I'm gonna, I bought a gallon of stuff because I wanted more cakes for myself. So I'm gonna try to work on, for me, I feel like I need to be better before I sell it. I don't know. But that could be just me not, I tell people like, just do it, and then not be hesitant when it comes to me. I just need to be a little more confident in new things. So I think I have a fear of jumping into a project, selling it, and then later on finding out something goes wrong. I think that happened with the acrylic earrings. Like, it wasn't sticking properly with the mirror acrylic, and that stressed me out. And it's like, oh, I'm just not going to sell these anymore. So I usually have the fear of my products backfiring. So I'll probably try. Sometimes you watch a replay while you're working. That's a good idea, because you could just listen to it in the background. 5 hashtags, Ivy Rose. You tend to trip and fall on your lives. Can you have a cake? I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm not gonna lie. So I saw this. I want to do like fancier cakes. That's really what I bought the stuff for. But I want to try it in silence and see how it looks first. I want to do it to sell my acrylic cakes, cake toppers, as the dummy cake for that. But if it comes out really good, I will consider it. I think my carrot cake came out good, but one thing I noticed, the bottom wasn't staying like she was saying. So like some sort of glue needs to be put there. So I just need to work on perfecting it where it's real durable once I ship it. I think that's my biggest fear. Making someone pay for a cake and that poor bad boy fall apart before it reaches their house. So I need to perfect it and make sure it's good. I'm also gonna, like, usually what I'll do is I'll have my sister order something cheap from my Etsy shop, and then I ship her the product just for us to see how it works in shipping and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try it out. Everything that go wrong could, that happens to me too. But what I try to do is, like how I'm sitting here, I try to set up my stuff so everything is where I need to be and I'm sitting down during the live. And that's also because I be having on a bunch of nonsense that can't be seen in a live, like little pajama shorts that I probably get blocked from Instagram if I even go live with it. So I try to do everything, all the walking around that I need to do as much as I can, and have all my products ready to sit down and assemble the product. Because I know today I walked past, like I took out acrylic and I walked past right of the edge of the pile of acrylic, and that crap digged the skin off of my foot. Right now I got 2 Band-Aids. I'm definitely a klutz in the craft room. I'm working on it, Betty. I have the glue gun earrings, I think, up in the shop, and I haven't even, like, I need to make them. And I'm working on new designs for the glue gun earrings. So one of these weeks for me is going to be to focus on what new items I'm going to put in the shop. Oh, yeah, the PlayStation. So with me, since I have set times to go live, I just remind my kids when it's time to go live. And either you turn off the TV and the video games, or you turn the volume all the way down. So if I need to go live, they gotta do it. Like, what choice you got? You pay the bills here? Oh, okay. No, it's quiet time. Either close the door. Even when you close the doors, though, you could still hear it. So they literally have to either put in headphones, turn the volume all the way down, or get the hell off the TV and the games while I'm live, and you go back afterwards. If you got a complaint, go pay your own rent, and then you can do whatever you want. I'm that type of mother. You don't have to be. But you got to listen to me, because the money that comes in is going to help you eat. Just me. And this is why I don't give out parenting advice, because everybody doesn't believe in that. But I'm that kind of parent. 8 minutes. 2 hours. We was actually here for 2 hours. I'm actually going to tag all of y'all when I get off, just as a reminder. Don't forget, guys. We're going hard. So let's get it together. I still didn't get my Facebook back, and it looks like I'm not going down. I don't know how I'm going to access. Like, what I'm really pissed off about is my personal page, and I've been on that page for so many years. I have so many pictures and memories there. Like, that is what hurts me the most with them deleting my page. Like, why would you delete my page? I would have preferred them to try to scam people. Because at least I could tell people that's not me. The page is still available and I can try to get it back. But you full out deleted my entire account? I don't know. But anywho, I don't even want to think about that, because it's just going to send me into madness. So after I get off this live, I'm going to go cook. I'm making... No, my Facebook business page is there. My personal page, somebody hacked and deleted, and I cannot access my business page, because when I set up my business page, it was through my personal page. So now I can't even log in, because they deleted the email account that I created. They took it off and they changed the email. So when I go to Facebook and I put in the email address, Facebook telling me it does not even exist and I have to start an account. So my business page is sitting there and I can't access it. I can't even get into the Facebook, the Meta Business Suite, can't get in. So they done jack me up. I don't know. Hopefully, somebody said leave it for a little while, and I probably could try to get back in later. We'll see. But whoever went in changed my email account on the account. So I don't know. Joelle and Janelle said they feel like it's personal. Because why would you just go in and delete? Like, just come in, delete it, and go? Nothing else? Like, not even a fake post or nothing? Just delete and go? I don't even know how they got in, because I have the 2-factor on my Facebook. So I don't even know how they got. But scammers, I guess, could get in anywhere. That's life. I don't want to think about it. I'll think about it later on in the week. Back to work on Monday. This week I'm still working from home. Next week is work in the office. I hate working in the office. I hate commuting. It drives me nuts. But look at that. 5 more minutes. Any other questions, guys? Other than that, I've been doing pretty good. Holding on. Just here. Yes, I don't know. People nuts. People crazy. I see some real crazy things go down in this world. People crazy. Even in the crafting industry. They nuts. My goal is to get to... Well, my yearly goal this year was to hit 10K on YouTube. I think I'm going to hit it before the year is over. So that's good. But I am going to do a giveaway. Giveaways are helpful too, guys, if you ever consider one. But also, giveaways are hard because people just come in for the freeness and they ain't even staying. So if you're going to do giveaways, don't do them too often. Don't do them too often. You can, if you feel like I can't afford to give away nothing, you can team up with other crafters and you split the cost. I've done it before. Way before, years before, like maybe like 5 or 6 of us would get together and we'd split the cost for a new Cricut or something like that. And then we create a giveaway, and the rules for the giveaway is to follow each crafter, and then you get the giveaway. But just know that crazies come with that too. I already have one person who created a fake craft print page to try to scam the giveaway people out of money. Like, people are nuts. So there's like a craft print one or something like that they created, a fake craft print page, and then they would DM people, oh, you won, just send me your this information and that information, and try to scam them. That was one reason that I did get, like, I didn't mind paying Instagram for the your little blue check, because that way when I do something, I could tell people this account only, little check right there. This is the only person. I will not ask you for your credit card information. I will not make you pay for anything if I have a giveaway. Like, this is it. Scammers will try to scam anyone out of anything. So just be careful. But giveaways is a great way to grow on social media. But people are nuts. People, they're really crazy. But anytime you see giveaways, like, especially when people are giving away big stuff like a Cricut or something like that, somebody comes in and creates fake pages to those pages and try to scam people for the giveaway. Yeah, every time. I've seen it with quite a few other crafters when they're doing giveaways, that someone comes in and create the scamming page and try to tell them, oh, you won, just give me your credit card information for the shipping and I'll ship it to you. And the whole time they trying to scam the person out of their damn money. When we work so damn hard for our money. Ciao. Yeah. So, and sometimes with giveaways, you get followers, but some of them literally are just following for the giveaway. They're going to unfollow right after. But you do get people who follow and then they see your content. So having your page like really reflect your brand with your content, great pictures and stuff like that, when they do come, that's a reason for them to stay. So you want to make sure of that too. If you're going to have a giveaway, make sure they have a reason to stay. Make sure that content is there for them. People, let me tell you, these scammers will try anything. And just know, the better the giveaway prize, the more they trying to come get that money. It's nuts. It's nuts. So if you're going to do a giveaway, make sure you remind your followers that this is your page, specifically your page. It's against the law to not disclose if a company is sponsoring a giveaway. So if they are, make sure you mention that. It's good to mention if they're not, because sometimes people will say this is a giveaway. Let's say I'm giving away a Cricut, and then they scam people, and then people go to Cricut page like, oh, this giveaway that you was participating in, the person stole from me. What you gonna do about it? So if you're not affiliated, if the company's not thinking, mention that too. Mention to your followers that I'm not gonna ask you for money. This is how it's gonna go. Like, put everything in the caption. That's the word I'm looking for. And that's our 2 hours. It didn't feel like 2 hours. I don't know what it felt like, but it didn't feel like 2 hours. But thank y'all for hanging out with me for 2 hours. I love y'all. I love y'all for it. So I am going to go and cook Sunday dinner for the boys. I think I'm going to clean this craft room, but I am trying to ship 5 orders, at least 5 orders tomorrow. So I'm going to work on those, and that's about it, guys. Thank you, Cynthia. I'm glad you made it too. And a reminder, because I post here on YouTube and on Instagram to remind you guys, Sundays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So far, I've been sticking good to the schedule. The plan is every Sunday. If something comes up on a Sunday, I'll try my best to let people know that I won't be here. But that's what I'm here for. We're going to be here just bouncing ideas off of each other, following up, just creating our crafting community, and just trying to encourage each other to stay the course. Whatever the course is, that's what the craft print community is here for. So I'll see you guys next Sunday. I'll see y'all around on all the social media channels, and I will be tagging y'all behind to remind y'all that we're going hard this next 3 weeks. No games, no nonsense. We're going hard. Every day you're posting about something. Peace in the Middle East. I got you down, Jazz. I got you down. And don't forget to send me the picture so I can make our flyer for crafting and chatting too. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'll see y'all around on, I might do a lunch break live 12 o'clock tomorrow on my 12:30 on my lunch break. So peace in the Middle East, rain in Spain. Hopefully next week I get these nails done. Look, I can't even reach the phone to come off the darn live.